Hello guys, it's Jacqueline Oludimu, your happy ever after advocate, your pre-marriage coach and marriage mentor. You're welcome here, and I just wanted to talk to us today about communication styles in marriage. I have been talking about communications this past few days or weeks, and today I thought I'd wrap it up with communication style. What style of communication do you use in your marriage? By the time I highlight the 3 styles of communication, you will tell why you're having issues, and you will tell why you're not having issues. Okay, so I always talk about my recommended style first, because I want it to stick, and I want you to see as I go on why the other 2 are not recommended. Okay, so my first style of communication, my first style of communication in marriage is the proactive style of communication. So there is a way to communicate proactively in your marriage, and if you apply this marriage communication style, it would help you. It would help you because your spouse would not see you as that person who just talks, but as that person who wants better for your marriage. Okay, it's a style of communication that is done with love and respect. The moment you are able to infuse love and respect in your communication style, you can bet that you have great results. But what's even more important, what's even great about your communication style being proactive is that you don't just come and talk about something or an issue. You come and talk about that issue and present a solution. Do you see? So you're talking about maybe a financial issue in the marriage. You're not just coming to say, oh, we don't have money for this, we don't have money for that, we don't have money for that. You're coming to say, we don't have money for that, I realize that we're running out of this and that. Maybe we need to, reduce our consumption of this. Maybe we need to begin to, watch how we spend, or run the generator, or maybe we need to watch how we buy takeaways and begin to cut down on that so that we can save more money to be able to afford, swimming lessons for whatever it is. Do you see? So you come and speak with love, you communicate with love and respect, you communicate the issue or whatever it is that you want to say, but you also make sure that you leave it with a plan, with a solution. You drop a solution. So it's hard for it to end in a fight or in a quarrel, or for one person to be offended, because you have come to lay on the table the problem and also the solution, because you are a team. You have not just come to say, look at what's happening, blah, 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 and you're off. Do you see? So the proactive style of communication is my recommended style of communication in marriage. Now, there are 2 other styles. And the 2 other styles, clearly you would know if that's your style in your marriage, and you will know why you're having problems. So the number 2 one is the reactive style of marriage. So you know that communication style, that it is only when you want to defend yourself that you talk. So in fact, it's an act of defense or an act of offense. You want to get at that person. You want to stab them. Do you see? So it's a reactive type of style of communication. And of course, it never gives you good results. You end up feeling frustrated. You end up feeling tired, feeling offended. You end up feeling like the other person ends up feeling like they have been taken for granted, or they are not appreciated. You don't want that. You don't want that in your marriage. Remember that the 2 spoons, the language for you when you're communicating is love and respect. Love and respect. Okay? And so you don't want that type of communication style anymore in your marriage. And I want to charge you today. Throw it out of the window. Okay, you are a team. There's no need, being defensive, and there's no need being offensive. There's no need, trying to nail the other person on the cross. And the 3rd one is a radioactive style of communication. What is a radioactive style of communication? It is that one that is so noisy. The yelling one, the name calling one, the aggressive one, the explosive one. No, that's the worst style of communication, and many marriages actually do use this style of communication. And you can tell why we have a lot of domestic violence, because in fact, when I begin to dissect a marriage situation, the moment I hear name calling, yelling, aggression, and I begin to hear explosive ones, slamming of doors and all of that, I already tell you, be careful, because there's a graduating point When things are like that, when this is the way you communicate, there's a graduating point to slapping and pinching and pushing aside. Do you see? And so you have to be careful. That's why you don't even want to embrace this style of communication at all. Do you see what I mean? Because for everything that we do, if we're not able to nip it in the bud when it's not something good, it aggravates, it graduates, and we don't want that. So if at all we want to graduate, let's graduate from being proactive to maybe being divine. There's a divine style of communication, if you see what I mean. But please, I go back to my first style of communication. It's the proactive one, the one where you speak in love, with respect, and with a solution to take both of you better forward as a team. Have you signed up for my Better Marriage course? You want to be there? And I'm making it so cheap. Well, for the first day only. After that day, it's going up. I live in the UK now. I make money in pounds now. But for the first day, it's going to be as cheap as £12. So please get ready. Okay, see you. Cheers. Bye.